Hey guys, Raid0AU here. Welcome back to episode 3 of our Let's Play of Empyrion. First thing I just want to note from last video, just when I've reviewed episode 2 playback on YouTube, I've noted that on some devices it was very dark and very hard to see some of the stuff that I was doing. So with that in mind, I just want to apologise for that. And one of the first thing I've done is just off camera, what I've done is quite a bit of crafting. So if I open my inventory, you'll see here I've crafted a number of lights, so we'll make a priority of get some lights up so you're able to see everything. I've made a couple of automatic doors, some windows, I've made the food processor, the fridge, some elevator blocks, a lot more hull blocks, some of the hull quarter rounds, and hull half rounds. Also 2 ramp tops and 2 ramp bottoms. Made just a few more fuel packs as well. One thing that I should mention also, once you've got your base powered up, is if you press P on your keyboard, it'll bring this screen up, which is your control panel, and it will show you everything that's actually being used in the base. But the main thing here is down the bottom here, overall status. So overall status for the base tells me that maximum output is 1 megawatt, and at the moment I'm currently only using 8 kilowatts. So I've got 40 hours 22 minutes left of power, and that's all dependent on how much fuel you've got in your fuel tanks. Also is dependent on what you're doing at the time. At the moment, nothing's happening. All it's powering is effectively the base itself. So once I start adding some lights, and if I was using the constructor, that would obviously drain some more power, and that will reduce the amount of time you've got left on there. So it's worth just keeping an eye on that, especially once you get turrets up. Last thing you want is a drone attack and your turrets to be down because the power's out. So the other thing I've done is I've just added an extra layer to the corners here, and what I'll do is I'll just bring that over a bit more. Main reason I want that over like that, and then what I can do is I can place one of these lights up here. Now you can rotate it around. Now one thing to note in this game at the moment is when you place something, even like a light, in this situation you'll see that it takes up the entire square. So if I place that light there, I can't place anything else in that square. So it's just something to bear in mind when you're doing your builds. So we'll place a light there, it'll add a little bit of light. We'll do the same over this side. And they'll just provide us with a little bit of light in here so we can see what's going on. Now the next thing I want to do is I want to put down the food processor and the fridge. So I'll put the fridge in the corner here. Just rotate it around. And we'll put the food processor next to it here. Rotate that round. Just like that. Now if we go into the food processor, here's all the recipes here, and you can see in here that I can make small med kits, large med kits, antidotes. I can make the emergency rations. It takes quite a bit of stuff to do that, and not everything is available on Akua to be able to make that as far as I'm aware. Pretty sure, unless they've changed it, energy pills here, we need eggplant parts, and I'm pretty sure you can't, I haven't found any eggplants on Akua before. Pretty sure we need to go to Omicron to grab that. Main thing we'll be looking at is salami, that only needs raw meat. and it has a perish time of 70 minutes. That will be increased if we put it in the fridge. So actually my health's getting quite low at the moment, so not my health, sorry, my food is getting quite low at the moment. So I think what I might do is I might just go and find something to kill. I find often the slime aliens, what I call the slime aliens, the ones with the big single eye in the middle, tend to be quite good. The insects tend not to give meat, I've found, and they have a high probability of poisoning you. So, oh, we'll do. These will run away when I shoot it. Well, normally they run away when you shoot them. So, and you see there we've got a whole lot of raw meat. So just grab that in there. That may be something new from the patch, that these now attack you as well. We'll try it again with this one. I'll show you these down here. These are the plant monsters that I was talking about. These are ones that they will attack on sight. So once you get close enough, they'll start attacking you. And you want to get rid of them as quickly as possible because they will poison you. It is worth looting them because you get spoiled food, which you can use, I believe it's for nutrient fluid or like a fertilizer type thing. But we'll be getting into that shortly. You make that in the food processor. So we'll get rid of this one because they have a tendency of looking like they're far enough away and then you'll be doing something and next minute they're on top of you. Okay. So having done that, we'll maybe grab another dinosaur. Now this must be something new in this patch because these used to always run away. They never used to run at you like that. So, but that's alright, that's cool. Good to know. Hopefully this isn't too dark at the moment for you to be able to see this. The sun should be coming up before too long. Okay. So now if we come over here and put all the meat in there and get it to craft that. You'll see that that's worth 100 food. Also, you get 10 health back. And you'll notice the perish time there is 70 on it. But basically, if I put it in the fridge, I believe that then pauses the perish time on it. I believe. we'll eat some of this and boost our food level up. And then we can get on doing some doing some more work on the base. Go over there. Spoiled food can go in there. Put the fibre in there as well. And we'll grab the cavay beans, purified water, don't need those. We will grab the spoiled food from there, don't need the sprout, the plasmas, and the fibre from there. Okay, so next thing I want to do is I want to sort out the entrance, just so that it's easier to get in and out of the base. And to do that, we're going to utilise these ramps. And rotate that one around. Put a ramp bottom on it, rotate it. And then I want to get rid of this one here. And we'll do the same again. Put the ramp, and then the ramp bottom. There we go. And then we get rid of this one. And what we'll do is just fill that in. And we want to cut into here. And we'll keep breaking through these blocks until we hit the hole that we've got. Just reload the remove tool. There we go. That's the hole. So then what we're going to want to do is we want to grab our elevator blocks. And I'll put an elevator block there. Put one there and one there. To start off with. Okay, so make sure my jetpack's off. So with the elevator blocks, you just walk into them, and then if you press space, up you go. And if you walk over them, and then you press C, down you go. And you stop wherever you want to stop. So now what we want to do is we want to bring this one out, that one out. And in here, I am going to put one of the lights. Maybe rotate it so it's that way. In fact, I could probably even rotate it so that it's up there, bit like that. There we go. And then I want to grab the automatic doors and rotate that round so it's here. Put that there. And this one. There. Alright. So that should give us a way in. There we go. By the way, if you press V on the keyboard, it takes you to a third person view. Very useful when you're in a vehicle. And when you're in third person view, if you hold down the Alt key and use your mouse wheel, you can scroll out. And rotate around and things like that. So there's our base that we've got at the moment. It's a bit glitchy, but does the job. And then you just press B again to go back in first person. Now, next thing I want to do is, and I'm actually praying this may well take away the elevator block. We'll give it a try. I'm hoping it doesn't. No, there we go. Put my helmet back on. Now, so I want this to come down, and I want it to come down like that. There we go. Alright. So I can go up and down as I need. So I can go out that way, or I can go down that way. And what we will do is we will grab our oxygen generator, and we want a water generator. Excuse me. We want a water generator. So for that we need control device. We've got a motor, we've got cables, we need one computer. So we need to do 2 control devices. Hopefully that should give me enough metal components to be able to make it. As I've said in previous videos, I will limit the amount of crafting I do on camera, because it does take quite a bit of time. But there will be the odd item, obviously, that I'll need to craft while recording. But I'll try and keep that to a minimum as possible. Okay, so there's a water generator. So down we go. Okay, bit glitchy down here with the water surface because of the base on there. But I think what we'll do is bring the base there. Just want to enclose this a little bit just to make it look as though it's actually part of it and that the structure's not floating completely. And what we can do is we can put one there. Oop. And one there. So we can still get in and out here. And then we want to place a water generator. And we should be able to find a place in here. Place the oxygen generator. Access both of these by just using the E key. I'm just going to put a few fuel cells on each one for the moment. You'll see here that it tells me that it's got 2 hours and 3 minutes. Next bottle it'll generate will be in 110 seconds. And the quality is 80%, which is pretty good. So next bottle here for the water, it's 80% again, same amount of time, takes probably a little bit less. And basically once you've got that up and running, you can just leave them and let them do their thing. But that just makes it easy for us to access from our base. Okay, now we want this come out like that, come out like that. Kind of doing this by freehand, so trying to get an idea as to. Alright, I brought that out one too many. Or did I? No, I didn't. That came out there. That one out to there. So that's even on each of the sides. Right, and this is where we can start using some of these items here. And we will rotate that around, so it's like that. Sometimes it can be a little bit tricky to get the to get it in the right position that you want it in. That's the one. Like that. That. And like that. There'll be a little bit of trial and error with this until I get it right, but it's kind of getting there. Alright, so that needs to, that block needs to come out. And that one can go in. And same on this side. There. And what we can try to do maybe, I don't know how well this will work, on that side and put a light on that side. It should direct a little bit of light out the front here, and what I'll do is I'll get some of the work lights that we need and put them out here as well. But that's looking okay at the moment. Wondering what it will look like if I now I know that's not right, just part of me says that's not right, so alright. Put in a 1/4. Same on this side. That there. Rotate that one round. One more, is it? No, that should be right. There. Alright, we're getting there. Now. Yep, I think that will do. Looks okay. Could probably fiddle around with it for hours and actually get it looking perfect, but that's okay. So good. So alright, so we've got our entrance set up. Got some lights put in, so at least we're going to be able to see at night properly. Once again, apologies for that in episode 2. We've got our elevator in, which takes us down, and we've got our oxygen generator and our water generator down there. And we've put our food in, and our fridge. Out of interest, let's have a look. Yeah, looks like basically the perish time on those hasn't reduced at all while we've been doing stuff outside. So it very much looks like, you know, you put the food in the fridge and it just pauses its perish time, which is great. So anyway, time's getting on, and I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen. I promise I won't continue to just jump out of the base like that. But base is slowly coming together. There, it'll certainly start to look more organic, unless of just a block of something, as we move on. Might do a bit of tinkering with that entrance off camera, because yeah, there are parts of it that probably could be a little bit better, but we'll see how we go with that. And yeah, hope you enjoyed what you've seen. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you next time. This is Raid 0 AU signing out.